Pell Grants for Single Mothers, a way to advance your education. Pell Grants for single mothers can immensely help achieve their full education so that they can provide a better future for their loved ones. Unfortunately, with the rising cost of education and the ever-increasing living costs, getting the education that you need may have to wait a little while longer. The same goes for those families who are in the low-income bracket. But if you really want to fast-track your way to corporate success, waiting for the right time to continue your studies may not be enough. Claiborne Pell was a U.S. Senator and the author of the federal grant that allows the continued access of students to education but who have low incomes. Initiated in the late 1960s to the mid and late 1970s, Pell Grant was made possible for a lot of students who were in the process of trying to continue their studies but are not financially capable of paying back any loans, or at least these students have a lower capacity to pay for any continued access to schooling. Pell Grants for single mothers are awarded to those students who are in the low-income family group. This family group may consist of anyone who are not that financially capable of paying for continued studies while they are working full-time to support their families. Pell Grants for Single Mothers application requirements. Pell Grants for single mothers are an excellent way for mothers who wish to finish their studies while raising their kids. There are requirements for qualifying for a Pell Grant, however, and that a single mother has to at least pass one of the qualifications. In order for a single mother to qualify for a Pell Grant, you needed a minimum to have a high school diploma. Failing that, a single mother may still qualify if she has accreditation for approximately 6 credit hours of higher education. A specific requirement to qualify Pell Grants for single mothers is that their expected family contribution or EFC indeed is an indicator of a family's strength and ability to make payments. Free application for federal student aid, FAFSA, is an application form that must be completed and is a requirement when applying for a Pell Grant. Almost all student aid that is sponsored by the government, federal or state, completion of a FAFSA application is an absolute requirement. Therefore, this is one step in the initial process that must be taken care of before proceeding any further. Pell Grants for single mothers can allocate as much as $5,500 per semester for any student who qualifies for the said grant. Note that the actual amount may not be always $5,500, but is an amount that you're qualified to receive, according to the EFC that was calculated for your family. Pell Grants for single mothers can give you that extra financial boost in order to finish a course that will give the edge in getting the career advancement, and the financial stability that goes with it, with you and your family. Achieving higher education is important in order to advance your career. Related posts that you might find informative. Government programs for single mothers. What are your options? Government grants for single mothers can help. Government aid for single mothers and financial help available locally.